All right, I'm trying this again, man. It's just not doing what I want it to do. I wanted to get this out here so everybody can see what's going on. Let me see where I'm at, if it's even showing me live yet. It's showing it right there. I don't have the right thumbnail. Now, look, I'm not going to talk much in this because I don't want to interrupt the deadgum. I don't want to interrupt the message that's trying to be relayed. You know what I mean? Who do we have in here? Save Center, hello. I can't get anything to work right for me. Bring stuff. I'm having to screen share my whole daggum screen because this thing does not want to act right at all. Let's see here. Verdea. I'll grab something else. We got Verdea in the house, Save Center in the house. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna talk much in this, but I'm 38 minutes long. So if y'all can bear with me. Because this guy's telling some very important stuff, y'all. I'm probably gonna pop the chat out. Let me pop the chat out. It looks like I am streaming over here. Pop this chat out. I don't know. StreamYard did not want to do it. I know I've double streamed before. I don't get it. But I just want to get this out, y'all, because it's very important. This guy is telling it like it is, man. That daggone that I can't no, I don't know how to pronounce her first name, but it's Omar. That congresswoman that wears the turban on her head. Well, she's in deep, guys. I'm talking about in deep. I'll move that right about there. And it's not really important what you see on here, is what you hear. That's important. Okay, open your eyes, peeps. I ought to be able to do all right now. Kelly Kibo, I haven't seen you in 100 years. But look, I'm not going to talk much. I'll try to type in chat, but I'm not going to talk much because I don't want to interrupt what this guy's got to say. But everything's fair use. Make sure you got your chat set for live chat and not top chat because you'll miss somebody that's not talking much. But I'm going to go ahead and hit this go button. I hope everybody can hear it. And it's like I said, it's 38 minutes long, but it's kind of important. This guy, he's not putting up with any more lies and stuff. Just listen to this, talking about that Congresswoman Omar. She's been bought off. She's a dead spy. But y'all just watch and listen. And by the way, this is fair use.
Muslim Brotherhood, and so on and so forth. I heard this, I guess, yesterday from the news. I am someone whose life has been impacted because of this very case. This is between Ilhan Omar and the state of Qatar and the Muslim Brotherhood, and so on and so forth. And yesterday, I publicized a letter from the government of Qatar to Twitter requesting from them to delete my tweets that exposes their meddling in Congress and in the mainstream media. and to fully investigate me and hopefully suspend me. And my lawyer has responded in a appropriate manner almost immediately. The letter we received on Friday, we responded on Monday. The point I am trying to get at is that I'm not someone that just heard this and I'm coming out live. I'm going to tell you what exactly is happening based on the points that I have before me now. Firstly, I am going to speak about what happened in a very brief way that everybody can understand and get an idea of where we are heading. Secondly, I will be speaking about in the deposition the man who spoke about Ilhan Omar and her relationship with Qatar, Alan Bender. Who is Alan Bender? I know the man. Government officials know the man. Royals in the Middle East know the man. And I will be speaking about who he is in brief, just to give you an idea of the sort of person that has come out to speak about Ilhan Omar and why some journalists, sadly, Republicans, conservatives, feel the need to discredit this man. This is a scandal within another scandal, but we will get to it. Then I will speak about how Ilhan Omar is involved in this whole case. What exactly took place?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you're tuning
And
in
then
to the
I will
Imam the
shed
Piece
light
is a live
about what needs
broadcast.
to be done. And then I will speak about what's going to happen tonight. Tonight, something very important is going to take place. Tonight, meaning America time, meaning Washington, D.C. time. Something will take place, and I will say it at the end of this list of topics that I want to speak about. Firstly, to answer the question, what happened and what is going on? There is a federal lawsuit in Florida against the brother of the Emir of Qatar. The ruler of Qatar has a brother. He is called Khalid Al-Thani. And he tried to get his security guard, an American citizen, to murder American citizens. And there has been many violence and issues involved to the point that now it has warranted a lawsuit, and the lawsuit is ongoing. During the lawsuit, the case, 4 people were subpoenaed. One was the ambassador of Qatar in Washington, D.C. The second person who was subpoenaed is Mohammed Al-Masnad, the chief of Qatar's intelligence. The third person who was subpoenaed is Abdullah Al-Azba, who is the right-hand man to the Emir of Qatar. And the fourth person who was subpoenaed is Alan Bender, the Canadian businessman. Subpoenaed for a totally different reason. He is not a Qatari official. He is not a Qatari member of the Qatari government. But why was this man subpoenaed is a very good question. Firstly, I would like to make something clear. All of the 3 aforementioned Qatari officials avoided the subpoena. They escaped it and they did not attend the deposition. Alan Bender was the only one who attended the deposition. And Alan Bender is not a Qatari official. He's a Canadian citizen. This is the case. Now, how does Ilhan Omar get involved? How am I involved in this case? And how on earth is Alan Bender, a Canadian businessman, involved in all of this? Therefore, I need to answer the question, who is Alan Bender? Alan Bender is a secular man. He's not an Islamist, nor is he religious of any sort. And he's a Canadian man. He's not even American. So he's not biased, neither with the Democrats or the Republicans. And he is a friend of many world leaders, especially in the Middle East. Among his friends is Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada. And if you go to Alan Bender on his Twitter page, you'll find his pictures with the Prime Minister of Canada, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but many times, as well as with the other members of the Canadian government. Alan Bender is a left-leaning individual. He's a liberal. He's not right-wing, He's not conservative. He's a left-leaning liberal who is saying what he is saying about Ilhan Omar. So nobody can accuse him of being a right-wing hack. The man is clearly a liberal friend of Justin Trudeau, which means he would support Obama over Trump any day, anytime, which means he doesn't even support the Republicans. The man is a liberal Canadian friend of Justin Trudeau, and he supports Justin Trudeau, and he is well known amongst world leaders in the Middle East. What do I mean by that? I mean he mediates between them. So when royal members of the Saudi family have internal conflict, they bring Alan Bender to solve the problem for them. He is that powerful. He was the man who the Saudi government brought in and speak to Al-Walid ibn Talal, the Saudi billionaire who was held in the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. Alan Bender is someone who is well known and well respected amongst the intelligence of the world. Alan Bender is someone who royals in the Middle East look up to and respect and revere and fear. The man isn't just any person for them to try and discredit. Alan Bender is a very important man in this entire deposition, which is why he was subpoenaed in the U.S. federal lawsuit to begin with. Because of
I'm going to go up top here. There's a slight delay, so just give me a second because I'm going to put it on my video machine. Here we go.
Relationships and friendship and affiliation with royals in the Middle East and awareness of what takes place, as well as what secrets the Qataris have been giving to him and what they wanted from him. What did the Qataris want from Alan Bender? They wanted him to run their operations in America. And by that, I mean the USA and Canada and the region where is present. They wanted him to run their operations. And they spoke to him in many days because he was in Qatar. This is a point that the articles that mention Ilhan Omar do not mention about Alan Bender. Alan Bender was in Qatar. He's not sitting in Canada speaking about Ilhan. The man was in Qatar recently. And I have seen the itinerary. And I have the itinerary. And I have seen the gifts gifted to him with the royal seal of the government of Qatar. The itinerary for him to visit Qatar was booked by the royal family of Qatar. And they wanted him to run their operations where? In America, in the USA. And they requested several illegal things from him. And when he declined, they told him, by the way, everybody you are speaking about, or we have mentioned, Ilhan Omar included, are on our payroll and they work for us. This is what Alan has been told. This is not a claim. We need to be very clear. In the deposition, which nobody on Twitter who speaks about this case has, I will tell you who has a deposition. The lawyer, Rebecca Castaneda from Florida, she has a deposition. Her clients, two, Matthews, they have the deposition. Alan Bender, who testified, he has a copy of the deposition. I have a copy of the deposition. Dinesh D'Souza has a copy of the deposition. And one journalist who I know has a copy of the deposition, and she posted it back to Alan Bender. Nobody else has a copy of the deposition. And it has not been filed publicly anywhere. So whoever tells them they have a deposition and they read what was said about it, they either obtained it in an honor and therefore they cannot use it. And there are laws about leaking depositions that haven't been filed. And that's what I heard. I am not sure about American law, but from what I hear, a lawyer told me it is a serious offense. Now, these people who claim, I don't believe them because I know who has the deposition and it has not been filed. In the deposition, Alan Bender does not make any statements from himself. He is not claiming anything. He's only telling the lawyer what the Qataris wanted from him in America, what they wanted him to do in Canada, in America. That's all. And the man testified under oath. And he's Canadian. He's not someone that can run away. You know, US law applies to him. And the deposition took place in Toronto in October. And he had to attend, and he testified under oath, and he said what they told him in the meeting, in his last meeting a few months ago in Qatar. Now let us come to the case where he speaks about Ilhan Omar. The man is only conveying what Muhammad al-Masnad, the chief of Qatar's intelligence, told him, that Ilhan Omar works for Qatar, that Ilhan Omar is made by Qatar, that Ilhan Omar is completely funded by Qatar, that Ilhan Omar is the jewel of the crown of Qatar, along with Linda Sarsour, along with Rashida Tlaib, along with all of these care gang, the Qatari gang in Washington, D.C. That is what Muhammad al-Masnad, the chief of Qatar's intelligence, who is the uncle of the Emir, tribally speaking, because he's the cousin of the Emir's mother. He was the one who invited Alan Bender. Why didn't Qatar make this deal with Alan Bender on the phone? Why did they bring him?
Everybody
to
click that thumbs
Qatar,
up
to
button. This
Doha,
needs to be
to
shared.
speak
This
to
thing's
him?
going to be shut down.
Why?
Okay.
Because of this case. And Alan Bender is someone who was praised by the Qataris and by the royals and by the affiliates of the royals on Qatar state television. They call him our dear friend. So the man clearly is not a Republican and he's not a conservative. He's a man who knows the Qataris, knows the Saudis, knows the people in the UAE, well connected, and the Qataris made a request from him to manage the operations of Qatar and the Muslim Brotherhood in America. And when the court case took place and he was subpoenaed, he signed and he said, so the man has nothing personal against Ilhan. His agenda to bring people down and go after people. He's a businessman that was offered the job, and now he's explaining what the job was. That's it. Now, with regard to the deposition, is it only Alan Bender who is making these statements? Or do we have historic evidence and recent evidence that shows that this exactly is how Qatar operates? Qatar did the same thing in Kuwait, and it did the same thing in Saudi Arabia, and it's doing the same thing in other countries in the Gulf. They infiltrate parliaments, which is why all of the surrounding neighbors cut ties with Qatar. And by the way, the surrounding neighbors are not innocent. They also fund terrorism. They also have their dirty dealings. But this is the case I speak about Qatar. How am I involved, you may ask? In the first 80 pages of the deposition, my name is all over the place. Imam Muhammad Tawheed. Why? Because the Qataris tell Alan that Ilhan Omar Tawheed destroyed. And evidence for this exists online. If you go to Al Jazeera, you go to the Qatari funded Intercept, you go to the Qatari funded Middle East Eye, you go to Al Arabi, which is the right hand man of the Emir of Qatar. All Qatari networks have been character assassinating me for a long time. And article after article. Why? Because Ilhan Omar made the request. And the deposition reveals that. That's what the Qataris told him. Well, that's what they told Alan Bender. And it all makes sense. It makes me seem controversial. And this not only involves me, this also involves Donald Trump Jr., who I matter. That they tried to make a problem between Don Jr. and Jared Kushner, and they failed. This is the Qatari agenda, to silence the last critics of Ilhan Omar based on her request. Now, let's move on to what's going to happen now. Now, what's taking place is that people are hearing about it. I am involved in it. I don't hear about it from anyone in this case. I began speaking 6 months ago, but I've been involved for a year. For 1 year, I began speaking in June, July. In order to protect myself, I had to make known my enemy and what's happening and what's taking place. but I was waiting for the deposition. Now, only mentioned Ilhan Omar because the lawyer asked Alan Bender fight against the brother of the Emir of Qatar. Now, what can you tell us about Qatar's other illegal activities in the United States of America? And that's when he had to speak about Ilhan and speak about me and speak about Linda Falsour and speak about CARE and speak about the Muslim Brotherhood and spill the beans because he testified that he was going to speak and he wasn't going to hold anything back, and he did. And now he is not outside of the Qataris. But the question is, will Ilhan Omar now deny? Will Ilhan Omar now file a lawsuit against Alan Bender? Those who are looking for credibility, ask yourself this question. Qatar, whoever says anything about her, about Qatar, immediately you will find Al Jazeera, The Intercept, Post, the New York Times, all of them come and try to defend Qatar, trying to clarify that Qatar denies and Qatar does not approve and this never took place. How come they've been silent for the past 6 months? Why hasn't Qatar issued a statement? Will the chief of Qatar's intelligence come out and call Alan Bender a liar? Will he? He will not. He will not. He will not dare, because he knows who Alan Bender is. And he knows what Alan Bender has. And he knows what other things Alan Bender hasn't spoken about. Now, will Ilhan Omar deny? And by the way, Ilhan Omar is not someone that lives in Jupiter. She's not someone who is innocent. A month doesn't go by. A month doesn't go by without a scandal. Something's always happening. And by the way, this is only the tip of the iceberg. This is only the beginning. I'm going to say something now which is extremely dangerous, but I will have to say it, because if I don't say it, people will think I am empty and I really don't have anything more to add. Let me tell you how deep this will go. This will go as far as investigating who the people coming to Congress are and who they are testifying for and who pays them. When Ilhan Omar brings people to test, I have a question. Question mark. Are these people testifying in order to further Qatar's agenda? Yes or no? And I will throw a name out there, Al-Hazlul, Walid Al-Hazlul. This is a question I would like to raise. These people who come to testify in Congress, the enemies of Qatar, and Ilhan Omar arranges for them to come to Congress, have they been blackmailed? Have they been put in a bad position? Have they? I have done. I am saying this so you know. The case with Qatar in Congress goes very deep in both the Democrats and the Republicans. It goes very deep. The point I'm trying to make is that Alan Bender has nothing to do with this. He's a Canadian who's telling Americans in a federal lawsuit what took place, and good on him for doing that. Now, what's going to take place now? Tonight, there will be a second person to come forward and corroborate the statements of Alan Bender that Ilhan Omar is in fact a Qatari agent in Congress. Who is this person? You will find out. He's a doctor in the United Kingdom who was the guest of the Qatari Prime Minister for 6 months. And he is well connected and was well connected with the Qatari royals. He will be tonight, American time, this evening, and he will corroborate of Alan Bender. Now we have 2 witnesses. One of them said that this is what the Qataris told me about Ilhan, that she works for them, and the other guy is going to testify that this is exactly what happened when he was there for 6 months. The case that we speak about is very, very deep, and it is very, very filthy, and it's a very long case. What was published yesterday about Ilhan and Qatar is only a drop in the ocean. Believe me, because I'm not a journalist, I am involved. And my name is all over this deposition. And I am someone who, as I speak now, there are Qatari lawyers out there trying to have me suspended because of the other documents that I have, because of the other evidence that I have, because of what else is coming in the future, trying to get me suspended from Twitter and Facebook and so on. I have an ongoing lawsuit against me in Australia. Two, in fact, by Qatar. So I am someone who 1 week doesn't go by without Qatar hacking my phone, hacking my email, doing this and that. I am involved in all of this, and I am mentioned. I am authorized to have the deposition. I am the one who knows who else has a deposition, and I speak on that basis. Nobody online who you see who say our sources don't verify, they have no idea. They have no idea. The only person on Twitter that has the deposition is Dinesh D'Souza, Alan Bender, and Rebecca Castaneda, the lawyer. Nobody else has it. She hasn't filed it. This is the truth. Now, let us wrap up. One, I have been accusing Ilhan Omar of being an agent for Qatar for 6 months. And I've been sitting on this information before that for 6 months earlier, so 1 year. Two, I said the scandal was going to take place. And now the reports are coming out. The claims were not made by Alan Bender. This is a report of a job offering that he received, and he is only conveying that to the American courts. Now there will be tonight another person who will come forward and who will testify that, yes, in fact, I was the guest of the Qatari Prime Minister for 6 months, and what Alan Bender said about Ilhan Omar is 100% true. She worked for the Qataris, and she gives them information, and the Qataris take the information they want, and they give the rest to the Iranians. And this is nothing compared to what Ilhan does for Qatar in Congress. Believe me, because I have seen the deposition, and other government officials also know this. And people tell me, why don't you go to the FBI? Why don't you go to the CIA? Why would I go to anyone? They know where I am. If they need me, they will call me. They know what information I have. If they believe they need me, they will call me. I'm not going to do any secret meetings with anyone. Anything I know, I will strategize, time it perfectly, and put it publicly.
Yes.
Put it online.
Great. I love
the
this
FBI
guy.
follow me. 100%, without a doubt. If they're not, then they should be. And I have other government officials and people in the CIA who I am 100% sure of, and I know who they are. And I've spoken to, who follow me online. So if I have something to say, it will be online. But if they want to speak to me about something specific, I'm ready to attend. And I am ready to testify in front of Congress. And I want Ilhan, if that day happens, I want her to sit in front of me. I want her to come face to face with me. And I wish one day she will bring me and Alan Bender and bring me and the other person who will come out tonight to speak about how, yes, exactly what was said in the article and what is mentioned in the deposition is exactly what took place between Ilhan and Qatar. And not only her, other corrupt members of Congress as well are on the payroll. But who has been covering this up? Conservative journalists, Republican journalists, Republican editors, and CNN's Vicky Ward. My friends, money. And we will get to this later on. I will come to expose with documented evidence how I approached conservative media outlets in America to break the story, and they took my evidence and they took whatever I gave them and they made a deal with Qatar. They call up the Jassim Al-Thani and the Qatari embassy in Washington, D.C., and they say, we have an inquiry. He says, why don't we come, we meet? And that's how the deals were made. Many stories in the UK were spiked because of this. It's all about money and power. Believe me, it's all about money and power. Now, what do we do moving forward? We have a claim, an article that say Ilhan is an agent for Qatar. Who says a man called Alan Bender? Is he credible? 100%. Is he respected by world leaders? Of course. Respected by the intelligence community? Without a doubt. What else do we need? We need another person to verify, to corroborate these statements. And this person will come out tonight. Tonight on my Twitter feed, I will be sharing the news of the second person who will come out to verify the statement against Ilhan Omar tonight. Forward, and when the bombshell report comes out properly, I was very surprised to see these articles be published the way they did. There needs to be a proper campaign to expose this matter. However, what took place was good. It just shows you that my credibility has been established. I've been saying this for an entire year, and people say it doesn't exist, we don't believe it, and so on. Now, the garbage is coming out. Ilhan Omar's scandals are coming out. One scandal is bigger than the other. They're all coming out slowly. Now we wait for Ilhan Omar. We will have by tonight 2 people who accuse her of this. And these people are not cowards. They're not anonymous. They are friends of prime ministers. They are highly revered people and respected people. So we are now waiting for Ilhan Omar to file a lawsuit. We are waiting for Al Jazeera to deny. We are waiting for the extremists in Qatar, Al-Adba, Muhammad al-Masnad, Karim, Al-Mash'al al-Thani, and Abdul Rahman al-Thani, and Khalid al-Thani. All of these al-Thani, we're waiting for them to deny. Come out and issue tweets and say Alan Bender is a liar. I dare you and I dare your mom and your dad and your tribes and your family and everything valuable to you. I dare you to come out, you Qatari government, yeah, to the state of Qatar. I dare the Qatari regime and the embassy in Washington, D.C. and Jassim Al-Thani to come out and say Tawhidi, Alan, and the third person are lying. File a lawsuit. Don't try and get me suspended and silence me. No, file a lawsuit. Because if you don't file a lawsuit and you don't accuse us of lying and you don't deny it, then what was said in the deposition stands. Otherwise, we face charges because we're under oath. The case is big and it's important and it's slowly unfolding. When will the whole thing finish? When will it all be exposed? I can tell you when. 2020. The whole thing will be exposed in a few months. In a few months. But how we do it is more important than what is going to come out. How we expose Ilhan Omar is very important. There needs to be a national coverage of this, not here a few conservative articles. No. There needs to be a national coverage where everybody will see the reality of what's taking place. There needs to be a proper interview where people spill the beans, people involved in the deposition. That is how it's supposed to be done. But for now, we have Alan Bender stating that Qatar offered him a job to manage the Muslim Brotherhood in America, and part of this is Ilhan Omar in Congress and what she does for them and how much they pay her and how they pay her. Alan has all this info because he was supposed to manage her operations. This is the deposition. Secondly, we have another man coming out tonight to corroborate and stand by and testify, and he's also prepared to attend any testimony in any parliament. And thirdly, we have someone like me who's involved in everything, and there are many people like me involved with Qatar scandals, but this very case, I am involved in 100%, and my name is all over the deposition. We have this on one side, and now we are waiting. We are waiting. These journalists who are doubting, do your job. Go and do your job. Go pick up the phone. Call the embassy of Qatar in Washington, D.C. and tell them, Alan Bender gave a deposition. Is he lying? Alan Bender made these statements. Is he lying? Call Jassim Al-Thani in the Qatari embassy of Washington, D.C. and ask him his opinion and his comment. You journalists, you go do your job. Go to the Qataris. Don't sit on Twitter. That is the investigation about Ilhan. What do you know about Ilhan? what you know other people tell you. I am involved in the case with Ilhan. We are involved, at least in this very case. I don't want to mention what else I'm involved in, but in this very case, every single day I have phone logs and records going back 1 year. A day doesn't go by where I don't spend an hour to two following up the case with Ilhan Omar. And she knows. She knows 100%, because me and Ilhan have been communicating indirectly. We've been communicating indirectly. And she knows how and through who. The Qataris try to blackmail me. I respond. They go back to her. She says, don't destroy him. They tell the guy who was talking between us two that Ilhan insists on destroying him. I put my statement out that if you do, I'm going to do this, and so on and so forth. So she knows how long this has been going for. And I dare her to say a word. She won't. So now we have the evidence coming out, but for now, we have the claims, we have two people coming out, and we are waiting for Qatar. Come out and deny it. Come out and say this is lies, so we can apologize. But until then, you have nothing to say. You have to wait for the big bombshell report to come out that will expose all of you and your dirty dealings. As for CNN and their journalist, Vicky Ward, between it's on, with the wrong imam. I'm not an imam. Qatar can pay 500 grand like they paid you and shut me up. Okay, like how they met with you in a hotel in Manhattan in New York and shut you up because you have some dirt on them. I'm not like you. I can't be bought and sold. You are the prostitute who gets bought and sold. You are the one who recently, in November, on the 23rd, just last week, Qatar sent a letter to Twitter telling them, delete the tweet of Imam Eidi. Why? He says Vicky Ward can be bought and sold. Why is the state of Qatar defending you, Vicky? Why doesn't CNN defend you? Why don't you defend yourself? Why don't you sue me? You need to sue me. You senior reporter in CNN. You should be suing me for accusing you of taking 500 grand from the Qataris. Why is Qatar representing you? Do you see the trap that you fell in? When I say camel riders and people who drink camel urine, this is the side effect of it. Where you don't think I'm accusing you as a statement of fact that you took 500 grand from the Qataris. And you want to shut me up by getting the Qataris, Jassim Al-Thani, to send a letter to Twitter telling them that Qatar wants to defend Vicky Ward. How stupid are you? CNN has been blocking, and Vicky Ward have been blocking these reports about Ilhan Omar in the mainstream media. They are the ones who recruit journalists for them. This is another scandal we will get to later on. We have the claims, we have the deposition, it is 100% credible. Tonight, another man will come and give more evidence and corroborate what has been said. And to do Alan Bender. I don't want her to say, I'm not going to allow him to continue like she did with her affair. No, come out and sue Alan Bender. Sue him and sue me if we're lying. Because that time, it's going to be different. When she files a lawsuit, it's going to be totally different. The language of this conflict is going to be much different. It's going to be open 100%. And she'll be the one dragged. Her and Al-Masnad and everyone involved will be the one dragged. And they will open a can of worms that has never been opened before for Qatar in the West. So go ahead and sue Alan Bender, call him a liar. Because you are passing information to the Iranians through the Qataris. And the Iranians give it to Hezbollah. And the Congress to further the cause of Qatar. So go ahead and sue us. We're waiting for Qatar to denounce Alan Bender and say no, he's lying. Because then there would be a counter response. And the response will be 10 times bigger. For now, The case will be exposed in a few months. It's an issue of strategizing and making sure it comes out perfectly nationwide. Nationwide. We're not going to depend on any channels. Nationwide. I will leave you with this. For now, keep your notifications on for my Twitter feed, because the second person who will come out to verify the statements against Ilhan Omar will come out very, very soon, in a few hours. In a few hours. I told you. Oh, yeah. By law. And again, I remind you, sisters and friends, be fearless. Be fearless. Thank you very much.
Stuff. He said that this was going to come. So guess what? I just watched and I said, okay, you got another Ilhan Omar poster, right? Let's see if this guy's going to follow through. Thus following through. And when somebody steps up that confidently to say, go ahead and sue me, right? When you say that and you start having people testify under oath, okay? You got Alan Bender, high-level contact of the government of Qatar. Well, now, the implications of what he just laid out are phenomenally huge. Dinesh D'Souza is connected to this thing. He has a copy of it. They're gonna roll this thing out. I love that Dinesh D'Souza is connected. Ladies and gentlemen, just listen to what the implications are. We have an agent of Qatar. I'm gonna say this, okay? I titled today's episode, how the heck did that happen? Because remember, I had two titles to go with today.
Yes.
As far as top news stories. And we went with this one right
At the
here.
last second.
At the last second, okay? We did. Isn't it hilarious?
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Good, that's good.
All right, y'all. I just wanted to share that with y'all. Sorry, I ain't been keeping up the chat or talking. I didn't want to interrupt anything they were saying. Excuse me. How I get this off here? Boom! There I am. Well, what's going on? Save Center, Open Your Eyes, Peeps, Roots, MH, People's Last Stand, Quicksilver, Born a Racer. Save Center couldn't stomach it. He had to jump out. Who else do we have up in here? Flat Earth Preacher. No, it was the Flat Earth Preacher that couldn't handle it. I'm sorry, Save Center. My Skies 5D was in here earlier. Jim G, I don't know if you're still here. Joseph Buck, Kelly Kebo, Kilroy Kip. Oh man, we had a lot. I did say My Skies 5D, right? How y'all been doing? I haven't been doing many live. It started raining in the middle of this and everything, y'all. But I thought that was worth putting out there, y'all. And that came from Pete Santelli this morning. I asked the moderators if it was all right if I rebroadcasted that, and they were like, they didn't see a problem with it. I tried putting this out earlier. I was trying to do a double stream on Facebook and YouTube, but it looked like the Facebook one, the YouTube one was going bad. And the hang on, what I said, the YouTube one was going bad and the Facebook one had zero audience. Because I just got a Facebook over there so I can post events. I don't know. I don't use it for anything else. Let me see if I can share this chat. It looks like I can. Boom, there we go. My computer's been acting crazy, y'all. I don't know what it just did. But the daggum box won't come off. Pete Santilli is about to come on in a minute. Well, he's on right now, matter of fact. Y'all do a John Boy raid over. I don't know his daggum. Hey, Film's Last Stand, you drop in Pete Santelli's link. Y'all run over there. Uh-oh. My computer's doing something crazy, y'all. I don't know what's going on with it. It says my StreamYard is not responding. Uh-oh. I can't get anything to move over here, y'all. I don't know what's going on. It must have a real heavy cloud over top of me. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. What in the world is going on? Let's see if I can minimize this and bring it back out. Boom. I can't even end this broadcast, y'all. Oh no, everything's going blank on me. Hey, y'all can hear me? Cool. I don't know, man. The whole computer's going crazy over here. I'm sorry about that. I can't do anything with it, man. I don't know what I mean, my StreamYards went like a frosty white. My daggum chat went frosty. I can barely see through it. They must be trying to erase that live or this live stream. I hear my computer doing. So you remember in the old days when you used to dial up and it'd go dee 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 dee. That's what I can hear that coming through my speakers a little bit. Is that not weird? Well, y'all, I can't end the stream because I cannot. My cursor is a little spinning wheel. I don't know what's going on. They're downloading a virus into me or something. Let me see what I sound like on here. Can you see me in that window? I'm sorry about that. Yeah, y'all can still hear me. I hear. I don't know what it. I mean, that's me. My StreamYard's went broadcasting. Y'all can hear how far back I am, though. The chat went. I can barely see through it. That is crazy, y'all. Thank you, peeps. Wait a minute. Yeah, thanks for putting that link out there. Y'all go over there and raid them. Give them a good old hello, John Boy raid. This thing, I cannot end it right now because I can't. It's crazy, y'all. I appreciate everybody coming by. I wasn't expecting this. You can still see me on the camera, though, but I cannot control anything. Let me see my hand. Well, I can't even tell. I can't see nothing. All right, I'm waiting for the program to respond. I think it's because it's raining. I don't know. Well, I see me putting the phone up there now. That's how far I'm lagging between what I'm seeing on YouTube. All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed night. I'm gonna try to figure out how to end this. I don't know.